Hey, what's up, friends? In today's unboxing, reaction, and review, we're going to cover this set of 6 from Yolopark, and this is the AMK miniseries. I think I got that right. They got some interesting things going on. I've popped the Optimus open already, and you can see that you can do a 5mm waist swap, and that's done with Transmutate over there. And yeah, what a trip, right? Yeah, and I'm going to see what type of interconnectivity and interchangeability and stuff is all present here as we open them. And just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by the Shozy store. If you'd like to pick up this set, you can on their site, and the link is in the description. Shozy store, a great place to shop. Before I open this guy, dude, let's take a look at the art over here, man. A lot of attitude, a lot of pow, pow, pow. Love the whole cell shading thing going on. Love the throwback to the G1 with the grid lines, the gradient, the OG Transformers logo without the angry Autobot face. And yeah, it's from Yolopark. You only live once, right? Or in Star Wars, they would say, Uyol, only once you live. Because, you know, Yoda, the way he talks. Inside, inside each box, there's actually a number. Do you see that? Well, I can't really see it either, but yeah, maybe that's a serial number for this guy. He comes with basic instructions, just kind of like pop them all on. I mean, it's pretty simple. From the Optimus, I've only seen that there's a 5mm waist connector. Other than that, they're operating off of like 4mm. And so we have Bumblebee over here, and dude, he looks pretty cool. Yeah, he looks really, really nice. Very expressive, very similar to how the Prime broke down: the head, the body, the torso, blaster, expressive hands, and then you just kind of shoulder, forearm. Everything seems to be identical. And then the leg, and then you have the foot over there, and so pretty cool stuff. So why don't we pop this guy open? The blaster is iconic. It's the typical Bumblebee blaster, not molded in 5mm, but I believe similar to the Optimus Prime figure, the waist is probably 5mm. So let's take a look at that. I wonder what compelled them to keep this one 5mm, but not the other ones. Yeah, and the fit is ultrasaurus tight, but it is the same. I can feel it's just, woof, that's really tight. I don't know. I feel maybe it's not 5mm, but here. See, so this one fits a little looser, whereas Optimus, this fit is just super duper tight and right, which almost leads me to believe that this is slightly bigger than 5mm, because on the torso itself, it seems to fit just right. But yeah, dude, nice paint. Hope everything has been, you know what, I'm just going to move these things over because they're going to mess up the focus. But yeah, nice paint. Emblem is done well. But otherwise, it's kind of lacking detail, but very, very intentionally. I was going to say, the one thing that I noticed with the kit is that the ankle joints, are incredibly tight, intentionally done so that they can hold their stance. Oof. Even having trouble right there, just kind of like giving it the old college try. The waist is not as tight, but it's still good. And that's nice. The proportions are good. Everything fits really well. And I feel like there was a lot of QC done on these characters to ensure that they have the proper amount of good QC, I guess. But yeah, doesn't seem to have been done hastily. We pop that on. That feels good. Let's take a look at the face. Face is a little wide up at the top. Doesn't taper down as much, but that's cool, dude. I'm cool with that. Honestly, I think I would have been happier if the torso had been reversed, where he was a little fatter on the bottom and slimmer up top. So it's not like, quote unquote, anatomically correct, if you will, per my bad, dude. Let me just adjust the camera. It's not perfectly anatomically correct according to Bumblebee. He'd be a little bit more tubbier, but that's fine. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't even get this one in there. Oh god. Oh gosh. This is really tight. I wanted to do an unboxing where I assemble these guys on a YouTube Shorts video, but like not if I have to keep removing those joints. The other hands, he has the hand that holds his pistola, and then another hand he just has kind of like the open palms and stuff. This, he just has the pointies. And so that's what we'll start him with. And there he goes. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. I was saying earlier, or maybe I wasn't, but I feel like these really should have been the red figures. These should have been the red figures and not red. Something that, you know, the red line from like Walmart and stuff. Something that you can just kind of put together. It's pretty basic. It's pretty simple. It gives off a nice vibe to it. I mean, granted, these are smaller than the red figures, but the plastic feels nice. They don't feel like that weird gummy stuff that the red figures use. I don't even know if it's the same plastic or if this is just a more denser version of it. I don't know, but I think these would have been a hit. I think these would have been flying off the shelves. And honestly, if these were at retail and you got to see these somewhere at a display, I think you'd be inclined to pick it up. I'd be inclined to pick it up, and I did. They're nice, man. They're nice. They're great as like, and they are hollow, but of course that hollowness, them just being figures and they're not Transformers. They're great as desk adornments, and I feel like there's a lot of fun that you can do with stop motion as well. And perhaps I'll dip my toes in that in the future. So we have Bumblebee over here. Didn't give him his blaster. It also comes with a customer service thing for Yolopark and stuff. I think I told you about me trying to get a sponsorship at Yolopark, right? I hit him up, and their main business development dude was like, "Hey, thanks for reaching out." He's like, "Where are you from?" And the minute I told him that I was from the U.S., he stopped talking to me. And I'm wondering, maybe they got a ton of, they got enough influencers out of the U.S. perhaps, and they're like, we don't need another one. But they saw my name was Korean, so maybe they thought I was a Korean influencer. And they're like, no, we don't need any more of these. The same little card. I don't know what I did with the Bumblebee one. But you know what? He kind of resembles Masterpiece Megatron to some extent, dude. I mean, granted, yeah, they're all Megatrons and stuff, but... I'm preparing to be wowed, just like the other stuff. This is pretty cool, man. It's a better way to do this. Maybe we can do it like that. Pretty neat, right? That's how all of them are split up, basically. Head, shoulders, forearms, fists, waists. And for him, he got something special because he has the fusion cannon, and then he has the back of the pistola and stuff. But, dude, the contour and just the line work, the design for these guys is just really, really fun, man. And, like, Megatron's chest is extra barrel-y. I guess it's similar to Prime's. And his skirts, do they move? Oh, they do. Dope, dude. This is also a really tight fit. Ooh. I heard something kind of make a cracking noise right there. I don't like that at all. I don't know what that was, but I heard something like, didn't like that. But you see the body coming together there, and that looks nice. A lot of great detail that you can see on the abs, the Decepticon symbol, and so I assume this is just going to tab in. Let's see the face sculpt, though, because this does a lot. That's pretty dope, man. I'm okay with it. Maybe not with that line going down the face. But whatever, dude. What's funny is, like, the neck joint for Megatron seems to be much larger than the other one. Or actually, yeah, I can't tell if it's much larger, but Maybe I'll mess with it later. But he looks pretty good. No, he looks pretty good. Then we have the leg. We have the foot. Similar to how, oh, that's a tight fit. Oh, okay, got it in there. Yeah, the ankles are extremely tight, but again, phenomenal when it comes to posing them. And yeah, dude, wish his head was a little bit smaller or something like that. But again, it looks pretty good. And everything is smooth like butter when you're plugging everything in. Goes in quite well. My Optimus, though, it did suffer a stress mark in the areas where I plugged the fist in a little bit too deep. So we get this out. Nice, solid, chunky connection. That's nice, man. That's real, real nice, dude. Dude, I was going to sell these, but now I'm reconsidering. And you know, the stuff that I get from Shozy, like, I pay for these. TF Safari ones, I mean, I granted, the full disclosure, I do get them at a discount and stuff. But the TF Safari one is for free. And the ones, it's not like I'm taking a dump. The ones that I ordered from there are the Predaking set. Much to the chagrin of many, because I know a lot of y'all were like, dude, don't get that set, dude. You're going to mess up your hands. You're going to cut your fingers and stuff. But whatever, dude. We'll see. We'll see. And we'll see if we can do a proper giveaway with that one, too. If we get the requisite number of views. And so, great. Everything plugged in, and there's Megatron, man. So if his head was a little bit smaller, the proportions would almost be perfect. But these guys are like intentionally done slightly comic-y, but at the same time, I don't know, man, that's pretty darn good, dude. That's pretty darn good, dude. Stuff like toys that just make you want to do stop motion, kind of, you know, because they're hollow enough, they're posable, they got expressive hands. I don't like that line on his face, though. Oof. Yeah, everything's nice and tight, and the tolerances are what you would expect them to be. Rather than do a full-length video on the rest of the guys, because we still have 3 more to open up, I will address that in a second video, okay? That way you get to keep some more of your time, and you can debate whether you want to watch the second one. But yeah, we'll do the rest in the second one, and we'll do a part 2 then. But Megatron looks good. So let me just close off looking at Megatron and Optimus. Both of them look very, very nice. They look very fun. It says ages 8 and up, but I'm sure they can be enjoyed by children much younger, as long as no one's swallowing anything. Please. I don't know why these guys are just not getting in focus. I'm just going to have to fix the focus. But they're nice. They square up and pair up really well with one another. The plastic is pretty good for what it is. I can't tell if it's the same vinyl type plastic that Transformers are made of, but if they're denser or something, but it's like weird. They feel hollower, but at the same time, they feel dense. Like maybe each individual piece is denser, but overall they're hollower because they don't have to transform and stuff. But so far, I'm pretty impressed with what I'm handling right now. The waist, I'll do one final check. The waist is extremely tight, and oh, this fits about right. This looks super duper cursed. Oh my lord, this looks cursed. Let's not do that. But yo, I bet you Transmute would look dope with Megatron's legs. Ooh, saucy, baby. That looks dope. That looks awesome, huh? Can't wait to fiddle and fuddle and see who else looks good with these pants. But Anyway, for Transmutate, Megatron, Optimus, and Bumblebee, I will talk to you soon, okay? Wait for the part 2 if you want to see it. All right, bye.